All right, so guess what? I'm here with my mom. We are gonna go have lunch, and then we're gonna go see my grandma at her home that is treating her and taking care of her with her Alzheimer's. So, you will get to see a little bit of our process. We're gonna go eat probably some really good food that I haven't had in a while. We're gonna do coconuts.
Hey, wait.
Ooh. All right, there you go. See ya.
End of the day. Do you ever wonder if it ever gets old?
As soon as we're done with that, we're gonna be jumping in the car, heading up to Sedona. We're taking the kids up for a little surprise. They don't know that we're leaving town. They don't know what we're doing.
If it ever gets old, does all that glitter leave you shining like gold? We don't let nobody tell us what to do. Nothing more to say and nothing left to prove. No misunderstanding, all you know is true. Everything is gold.
Hi, everybody. Hey! Addie, your gloves are on.
What's up, guys? I just wanted to give you a little quick narrative around this Sedona trip that was totally impromptu. You know, we've been a little bit confined. We've got some family members that have some compromised immunities. And, you know, that can get a little challenging when you're confined in the same few walls most days with the same 3 or 4 people. So we normally go camping quite a bit, and a few things have delayed that this year. So out of the blue, my wife said, let's go. There's gonna be snow up in Sedona. Why don't we drive up to Sedona, which is 90 minutes from our house, check it out, mix it up, get out of these walls, and just experience a little bit of time together as a family. Truthfully, I was negative about it. I was resistant to it, and I was only thinking about the amount of stress it was gonna add into my world, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, well, great, we can get ourselves out of the house, drive in the car, potentially have the kids fight and complain, be confined into a hotel room that, again, might just be a smaller space for us to be on top of each other. And I just had a negative attitude about it. You know, that might not have translated on video, and I want to be very clear, the video wasn't fabricated by any means, but there was stressful moments along the way. And got up there, and we got a dusting of snow in Sedona, and I didn't have my snowshoes, I didn't have the right gloves, I didn't have waterproof pants, and we decided, well, we're gonna go play in the snow. And again, spawned a little bit of negativity for me. We knew there was this big storm that was gonna be coming in that was potentially gonna derail everything, and I had a 7 o'clock Zoom on Sunday night that I wanted to get back for, make sure I was prepared for. And so I wanted to be on the road a little bit early, but instead we decided we're gonna go drive up Highway 89 into Flagstaff, find some snow, and the first 3 or 4 places that we went just were total misses. But we ended up landing at Walmart and at Bash's'. We ended up getting the ability to grab some stuff. Bash's' had some sleds that we didn't have. We grabbed some food, and then we went and we found this outdoor recreation area, which we've been to before. We've done 4-wheeling in with friends alone, and it's isolated because every place that we went to, the parks, the snow parks, were slammed. Lots of people. Again, more stress. Me being a little bit negative and having this tension that, bless my wife's heart, she put up with it. She followed through with it. She stayed persistent because she knew that if we got to the snow, it was just going to be amazing. What do you guys think of this hotel?
Cool. It's so amazing, you know. Guess what? I tried my bed, but it's a couch bed. We need to sleep together. But if there was a bunk bed, I would be way safer.
What do you think, Mom?
I think it is a delightful inn, and I'm looking forward to staying in clean white sheets.
And guess what? I love this place. Hi. So I like this place because
That's probably the best part of this whole place, right?
it's like it feels like comfortable for me.
Yeah.
I like it because I'm on autism. It just feels like, hey, don't get off of bed.
Apparently, Team Bogert approves of the place that we're in. So, Team Bogert is going to enjoy what I was blocking. The best part is the fire. It's a little chilly up here, so my back was getting warm while I was capturing the notes. What do you think, Addison?
So good, which actually I think this is so
And by
good.
the way, there's this here, and it's on high. We have a fire, and you see here, there's a timer. So
My
please.
hair broke my claw foot.
Everything is so exciting. Now, you probably saw too, the kids were excited to be in the hotel room. They were excited. They just loved mixing it up. So my wife was right. We needed to change the scenery. Anyway, we get up to the outdoor recreation area. We park, we eat our lunch, and all of a sudden it started to click. What do you think about the snow?
Good, good.
Yeah? What do you think, Mom?
Woo! Yay!
Well, our hotel was supposed to have food, but they don't. So we're getting dressed real fast, going to grab some food so that we don't get hangry, because the Bogerts get hangry in the morning. Do you get hangry?
Yes, but shark holiday.
Oh, and he's got shark footy pajamas. So what could be better?
Flower holiday.
There you go. Kids, you gonna go sledding?
Yeah.
I still didn't have the right shoes. I still didn't have gloves. I still just had a basic pair of jeans, but we found this awesome place. And you might have been able to tell from the time lapse that we did a lot of runs. And I ate it a number of times, ended up sliding on my butt, rolling around in the snow. My hands, my feet, my legs, my butt were frozen, which is what I was afraid of, what was stressing me out. But here's the thing. My wife was right. That 90 minutes to 2 hours that we played in the snow, even though I was unbelievably uncomfortable, we laughed as a family harder than we have in a long time. We played, we all had smiles on our face, we all had so much fun. And I had the wrong attitude the entire time. The wrong attitude. It's probably good.
You seem like you want the whole shebang, so
No, we just needed a clip.
I'm gonna just video the whole. Here, let's do a creative angle.
For what? Am I gonna do the roof?
No, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, get up there, Big Daddy.
So we get done and I have to change. Fortunately, I had to change of clothes. I was soaked and there was no way we were getting in the car to head home with me drenched like I was. And so my wife is hanging out in the back with me after we got the kids changed and them in the truck and everything's starting to warm up. And I just looked at her and I said, thank you. Thank you for putting up with my negativity. Thank you for putting up with my stress. Thank you for putting up with the tension and the mishaps and the obstacles and the failure points. And it was amazing. And it was because of her. It was because she embraced the pain that I put her through, that we all endured as a family. We overcame, and it was worth it. We had so much fun. And the drive home, which was normally supposed to be 2 hours, ended up being closer to 5. I ended up getting home 10 minutes before my Zoom. And nothing worked out like I was wanting or expecting or planning. But it worked out exactly like it was supposed to. And our kids thanked us multiple times for how much fun that we had, for mixing it up and doing those things. And that energy, that positivity of mixing up our environment has carried forward into the week in a really meaningful way. Our son's anxiety has been reduced. Our daughter's been just way more outgoing. Both are throwing less fits. Both are less confined. A couple of things here. One, sometimes you got to mix up your environment. You got to mix up your routine. You got to keep it fresh. Particularly in the world that we live in today, we can tend to get into the exact same mode on most days. So how do you mix it up? How do you keep it fresh? 2, as difficult as it is sometimes, and I was flawed on this approach, we have to just see the light and recognize that the stress, the potential tension, the potential pitfalls, the potential negativity that I was existing in actually probably made it worse for everybody else in those short periods of time. Now, don't get me wrong, we had lots of fun as a family throughout all of it. It wasn't like tension and stress and negativity, oversaw the entire thing, but there was moments. And that's okay, we pushed through them. But I had the wrong mentality. I wasn't where my feet were. I wasn't paying attention to the opportunity. I was paying attention to what I needed to get done. So, hopefully you can learn from my experience, because we had a blast. And sometimes we just have to forge ahead, even if it seems like it's not the right thing right now. Sometimes we have to mix up our environment. Sometimes we have to trust our partners, our friends, our family that are telling us we're in a rut and we need to break it up. Sometimes we need to listen. And although I didn't embody it, I listened and went along, and we were all rewarded as a result of it. So I'm grateful for my wife. She made that happen. She made those memories happen. She made that experience happen. She made those memories happen. She made those moments of laughter, joy, freedom, fulfillment for all of us happen. She embraced the pain of pushing through all the chaos to avoid the suffering of remaining stuck in our rut. That's no limits living. Grateful that I've got a partner alongside me.